was a sight for my soul.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I will be doing this smoky teal dramatic eye look that you see on me. We're gonna be doing this with the Dose of Colors Iluvsarahii palette, which is this one right over here that she created. You have 6 beautiful shades, a lot to play with. I added some lashes to give the look a little more drama, kind of a bronzy glowy skin, and yeah, I really enjoyed using this palette even with just 6 shades. I know Dose of Colors never disappoints in their products, but it's just 6 shades and you would think, damn, I would need more. But honestly, this right here is only just 6 shades. Really good color selection. I'm really happy with this palette. And yeah, if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so we're going to start off by priming our eyes. I'm gonna do the NARS Creamy Concealer in Macadamia. To carve out my brow, I'm gonna use a Morphe Y21. So for a transition shade, I decided to go in with my MAC Give Me Sun Bronzer because she doesn't really have a transition shade that I wanted to kind of work with. So I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to go ahead and use my Morphe M504. I'm just going to use that as a transition all over to kind of set that concealer that we use as a primer. Okay, so for the first shade on the palette, we're going to use this one right here, which is Poquito Más. And I'm just going to use that to kind of give the look a little bit of definition. As you see, I went a little dark on the eye. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Morphe M441. I'm going to just go in right where my fold is, right over here. I'm going to blend that into the crease and just continue blending back and forth until I see that the color or the shade is fully there. Now that that is nice and blended out, we're gonna go ahead and cut the crease. For this look, I wasn't gonna cut the crease, but I felt like it was just right to do that. So I'm gonna go in again with the same concealer we used to prime the eye, and I'm gonna use my Morphe M166 to kind of cut the crease, and so we can apply that gorgeous blue shade, which is Palma. Okay, so we cut the crease. Now we're gonna go in with this beautiful blue shade right over here, and this one is Palma. And I'm gonna use my Morphe M124. You would think with the many brushes I have for Morphe, this video is sponsored by them, but it's not. Linda, hit me up, girl. Send me that PR. Ooh, wait, look at that shade. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful color. So for this darker shade over here, I went ahead and used this one, which is Loungy. This dark, glittery, black, blue, iridescent, whatever you want to call it, shade. And I applied it right at the corner, which is right here. And since I added a liner, it looks super smoky. But I must admit, it took me a little bit to kind of blend this color in, especially because it has a lot of that glitter pigment that kind of falls out. But then when I added the liner, it just worked perfectly because it looks more smoky or more defined. It looks like I even have lashes on, but I don't, which is a cool effect. But I'm gonna go in with my MAC 217. I'm just gonna get some product on the brush, and I'm gonna just stamp it right here. So I'm kind of winging it out because, again, I want that wing effect. But obviously we're going to go in with a wipe to clean that. I just kind of wanted that dark smoky effect to make it look like I have lashes on, you know, like that fan look. But like I said, it's a little hard for me to blend it because of all the glitter specks. I don't know if you can tell, they're kind of like just flying out of my face. This shade is more precise to kind of just put it on the lid, not really to kind of use to smoke out, in my opinion. It's a great shade to kind of give it that smoky glam look, but as you can see, there's a ton of fallout right there. But I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and wing it out. I'm gonna use the Inglot eyeliner gel in number 77 and use a 42T brush from Inglot as well. Okay, and for the inner corner highlight, we're gonna do this one over here. It's called Wanderlust. This shade is a beautiful kind of like pinky gold pearly shade. It's super pretty. It looks even better on the eyes. So for the face, we're gonna start off with a foundation primer. This one is from Laura Mercier. This is the Radiance Primer because I do want glowy, radiant skin. And for that, I'm also going to use my NARS All Day Luminous foundation in Syracuse. These two combined have really been giving me a nice, glowy, dewy, healthy looking skin. Even though we're going into the fall and summer's already over, I still all year round love a good, glowy, healthy looking skin. Okay, so we're gonna apply some of this primer. It's a radiance primer, so it gives you kind of like a bronzy glow, but I feel like even if you don't want to wear makeup, it's perfect because it gives your skin a tint. And since I don't have a tan going on anymore, it's perfect to combine with my foundation because at the moment I am not Syracuse, I'm more Barcelona, but I refuse to be Barcelona. Now again, going in with my foundation using a Morphe Y7 brush. This is like a big fluffy dense brush. I've never tried it for foundation, so we're gonna put that to the test today. I'm gonna just start off with 2 pumps because this foundation is full coverage, and I'm gonna just stipple around the skin. So I'm sure you guys are wondering why I have so many Morphe brushes, and one, because I really like them, I enjoy them. They're very, very good brushes and they're not expensive. They kind of remind me of a lot of what MAC has to offer and Real Techniques. And I know that Real Techniques is pretty cheap, but MAC isn't. So those brushes kind of really make a great dupe for inexpensive or expensive brushes. And also I'm subscribed to this company called Live Glam, which sends you 4 to 5 brushes a month for only $17.99, and all the brushes are Morphe. So I've collected a pretty good amount of Morphe brushes through that subscription, and it isn't bad. It's kind of like BoxyCharm. You get to know what they're going to send you before time. They also have like these perks where you build points and then you get like a free lipstick, a free eyeshadow palette. It's different every month, but I've really enjoyed being subscribed to them, especially because you get 5 brushes for only $17. And I know Morphe brushes aren't expensive, but if you think about it, you go to Ulta and you buy yourself 5 brushes. One of them may be $8.99 and another one may be $10.99, or one can be $2.99, and you're already going a little bit over $20. This here, you get 5 brushes for $17.99 and you pay shipping, I think it's like $2.99, so you pay almost 20 bucks a month. It's a great deal. So for concealer, I'm gonna go in with my trusty Tarte Shape Tape in the color medium. I'm gonna apply some obviously right here. You don't need to know because by now you all should know where to apply concealer. For some powder, I'm gonna go in with 2. So for under eye powder, to set that concealer, I'm gonna go in with the Kat Von D translucent powder, and then I'm gonna go in with the golden powder, which is like a banana shade, just to kind of brighten the under eye to keep that look very contoured. And I'm just gonna set my concealer with the translucent. And for the lower lash line, so I kind of kept that little wing action going on because I'm gonna do these two as the lower lash line because I really want that smoky dramatic look to it. And I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M432 just on the lower lash line, smoke this out a little bit, and go back in with the shade Loungy. And then again, smoke it out, make it look vibey, make it look like I'm going to a nice expensive event. Using my Morphe Y22, going in with the shade Loungy, and just smoking it out and winging it up. So I'm gonna do my waterline with the Pat McGrath Labs Permagel Ultra Glide Eye Pencil, and this one is black. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the waterline. Then I'm gonna do a little bit on the upper lash line, just so when I put my lashes, you can't really tell. Bitch. That hurts. Ooh, girl. For bronzer, we're gonna go in with this new Wet n Wild bronzer, and this one is from the Dragon collection. It's called You're Dragging Me Down, and this one actually was only $5.99. It's a really good shade to kind of chisel out your cheekbones. I wouldn't necessarily bronze with it because it's a tad bit too dark, but I like using it to kind of just chisel out. And then I go in with my one and only MAC Give Me Sun. It's just my favorite bronzer. Going in with my MAC Give Me Sun, the same one I used as my transition shade. I'm gonna go ahead and bronze all my skin with it. Ooh, yes, honey. We are going dark. We are going bronzed and dramatic. I'm gonna do a tad bit of my MAC Gingerly, just kind of like on the apples, to kind of still give color to my skin. See, just a tad bit. On the apples of the cheek. That's perfect. And for highlight, I'm gonna fill you guys in a little secret. I'm gonna use the Iluvsarahii and Dose of Colors highlighter in Bathe. Now, this fucking highlight I bought broken. Ta-da! I haven't fixed it, but I found it in the 75% off clearance section in Ulta, and it said $28. Now, I don't remember the regular price of the highlighter or her entire collection, but I actually got the fucking highlighter for $7 because it had an extra 75% off the $28, and it was broken. Now, I know you might think, oh, but you probably broke it on purpose to get it on sale. No, I'm not gonna buy something broken to then have to fix it. That's just double the work. I'm spending more time. And for lipsticks, since we want to keep a dose of color vibes, I wasn't able to snag any of Iluvsarahii's lipsticks, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the Desi X Katie collection. This one's more creamer, please. I'm gonna line my lips with a darker lip liner just to give it that definition, because I felt this lip needed a little more. I'm gonna go in with the Jennifer Lopez and Inglot lip gloss in Burnt Sienna. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that post notification bell button so you know when I post videos. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!